Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Cody. In this video, I'm going to be showcasing a team which got me 10-0, which is really cool. The team I'm running is Mark in the lead with Trevenant and also Gyarados in the back. The Mark is shiny and also it has really decent PvP IV, so I'm on my way to best batting this Mark. That's why it's 2 levels underpowered, but it doesn't really matter. And here we have a really good lead. My Mark is having a matchup with a Machamp. The Machamp switched out to a Swampert, which is like a hard counter to my Mark, because the best I can do is Dark Pulse, so I switched to my Gyarados, which is a really nice answer to Trevenant, Swampert. So if they don't have Sludge Wave, they really can't do much damage to my Gyarados. This Gyarados I'm running here is running Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, and Crunch, and also this Gyarados has really good PvP IV. It's ranked number 2 in the Ultra League, so it's just pure luck. But later on in this video, I'm going to be using this same team on my second account, which has different IVs. So you are going to be seeing 2 sets of battles, so 10 battles in total, but the same team with different IVs, because I'm running the same team on both of my accounts. And now the logic behind this team is all the Pokemons on this team resist fighting moves. So I reckon because recently Warring just got its community day, and also now it's like the top of the meta, so many people are running fighters to counter Warrings. So using that reversed psychology, I decided to run a team with 3 Pokemons all resist fighting moves. That's why. And also all 3 Pokemons on this team can put up a fight with Warring. As you can see there, the weakest against Warring on my team is this Trevenant here. It takes super effective damage from Ice type damages. However, with its Grass typing, I can still do super effective damage back to the Warring, so it's not a devastating situation for me. But running this team and with how popular Warring is at the moment, you do need to save your shield for your backline. That's why I'm putting Mark in the lead with its natural bulk and diverse moveset. It's really good as a lead in Season 10 in this Premier Cup. So now I'm having a matchup with Warring, which is not too much an issue for me, even though the opponent has Earthquake. What I found is many Warrings don't tend to throw Earthquake directly. Many of them do bait with Icicle Spear. That's why I didn't really shield there. And then now I'm in a really good situation because the opponent switched to their Kindra, and I do have a very good answer to Dragon types, which is my Gyarados running Dragon Breath. I believe I can safely take 1. So and also I'm at a shield disadvantage here. That's why I didn't use another shield for my Gyarados. I'm happy to let the opponent to take me out. I'm okay with that. So the idea behind this is, I found running this team, you kind of need to save your shield for your Trevenant, which is a really good closer. That's why at the beginning of the battles, I turned to save my shield, and then the opponents very nicely caught my Thunder Punch, so that's a really good catch, but it doesn't really matter that much because I have a really good answer to Swampert in the back. Now, let's see what the opponent decided to do. They decided to use a shield, which is fine by me. I believe this is only, oh no, it's actually an Earthquake. I'm not quite sure which is better in this particular situation, because both Hydro Cannon and Earthquake is resisted. So I reckon it might be better to throw 2 Hydro Cannons because you possibly get a shield, but anyways, it doesn't really matter. So it's a really dominating move on my side. So anyways, that is another battle. Let's get into the next battle. Another fighter. As I mentioned, I realized there are so many fighters in the Ultra League Premier Cup just because how strong and annoying Warren is. So this is not this matchup is not as comfortable as it looks like, even though I'm resisting Surfetch's fast move. However, Mark is not necessarily a attack-oriented Pokemon. It has really good natural block. However, it doesn't really hit so hard, and the opponent's running Surfetched, which is a really hard-hitting Pokemon. As you can see there, I did take out the opponent's Surfetched. However, I only had a little bit health left. So, and then now I'm having a matchup with the opponent's Magnezone, which is, you're going to say, it's not as comfortable as it looks like either, honestly, because even though I resist electric type attacks, however, the opponent can really spam the mirror shot and possibly get my attack lured. So as you can see there, I had to use a shield, and also the only neutral damage I can do is my Ghost type moves, and my Ghost type charged move is really not that energy efficient, so it wasn't a very comfortable matchup for Trevenant. But luckily, the opponent didn't shield their Typhlosion, and then I switched to my Gyarados quickly and kind of like surprise them. I don't know, just took the win. Anyways, that's another win. Let's get into the next battles. Now, this is definitely a terrible lead for me. The opponent is running a Swampert, so another reason why I'm pairing up Mark with Trevenant and Gyarados in the back is particularly for this reason. If I do get a Swampert in the lead, both of my backlines have really good matchups with Swampert, so that's another reason why this team is built like this. Now, the opponent switched to their Warren, which is fine by me. It's a really close matchup. It really depends on which side wants to spend the shields. I reckon running this team, I do need to save my shields for my Trevenant. Trevenant being a really strong Pokemon, if with shield advantage, it even can take out fire type Pokemon. So that's why I didn't spend a shield there and give away my switch advantage. I'm okay with it. It's just the strategy of running this team. Now, not to let the opponent farm me down with their Mud Shot, I quickly switched to my Trevenant and see what the opponent decided to do. The opponent didn't shield, and also they are putting all their hopes into their Typhlosion, which is fine by me. Because I still have 2 shields, the best the opponent can do is try to farm me down. And Shadow Claw actually does quite a bit of damage, as you can see there. It's really ending up. And I think in this particular situation, the opponent probably should try to farm me down instead of throwing charged moves, because if you throw a charged move, I do get the opportunity to sneak in a fast move, which can probably cost the game. Now, the next battle, the opponent is leading with Dragonite, which is a strong Pokemon in terms of damage. However, it's really not that bulky, and as you can see there, it seems like the poison jab damage is more than the dragon breath damage in terms of percentage. So that's how strong Mark is. Here, I decided to let the opponent take me down because my mark already made the opponent use a shield, so I'm happy with that. Shield advantage with this team is really more important compared to switch advantage, I reckon. The opponent's second Pokemon is a shiny Lapras, which is really cool. I have 2 shadow shiny Laprases on each of my account. But I just don't have the resources to make them ready for Ultra League, which is pretty bad. Like it takes XL candies to make that happen, and I don't usually build XL Pokemons. That's why. But yeah, here I decided to switch to my trevenant because if I stayed in, the opponent could farm me down with their ice shard, so I'd rather switch to my trevenant to get some energy lead. And the opponent's last Pokemon is an Empoleon. This is pretty much GG's because I do resist the water type damages. And also I still have a shield. So once again, running this team, I do recommend trying to save shields for your trevenant. As the closer your mark is a really strong lead because how diverse it is, and also the natural block, and the Gyarados is like a safe switch on this team. Okay, this is I reckon this is not a very comfortable lead. Also a spicy peak. The opponent is running a I believe it's a Dumping, or sorry, I just all of a sudden I don't remember the Pokemon's name, but it is a ground type and it usually runs counter. However, it does have access to charm, so if you decided to run that, you have different options. But I personally like that Pokemon. I think it's really cool. I don't have one built myself, that's why I'm not showcasing that one. Here, the opponent's second Pokemon is a Gengar, which is kind of bad for my team. Like, as you can see there, Gengar having that poison and also Ghost typing can double resist my Ghost attacks. But luckily enough, the opponent didn't shield, so I took it out with a Thunder Punch. And then now I can match up my Trevenant with the opponent's ground type Pokemons. I do apologize, I just don't remember this Pokemon's name. I believe it's Dunfin or something. Yeah, tell me down below in the comments. Anyways, here I do know Dunfin has Body Slam, however I don't remember its other moves, so just for safeties I spent 2 shields there. Sorry, I spent 1 shield there, so that's kind of bad. It's such a spicy Pokemon for me, to be honest. Like, and I don't have this Pokemon myself, so yeah, that's just my lack of knowledge. However, I did win. I reckon this is a really strong team I'm using. So the next matchup, the opponent is leading with Charizard, and they immediately switched out because I reckon like Charizard doesn't really have a super positive matchup with Mark, and this season many Marks are running Thunder Punch. I remember previously, like last season, many Marks were running Acid Spray. However, due to the rise of Warren this season, Thunder Punch is the way to go. Now, yeah, now I'm having a matchup with the opponent's Swampers. It's okay. The opponent decided to use 2 shield and try to get a switch advantage, and because they are already 2 shields down, I'm happy to use 1 shield and also save my Trevenant for later. The opponent quickly switched back to their wow, what is going on with my brain today? The opponent quickly switched to their Charizard, and then I switched back to my Mark. And surprisingly, the opponent is not running Blast Burn, it's running Flamethrower. To be honest, I don't even know Charizard has access to Flamethrower. Honestly, I've never seen this before. I have already played quite a few seasons, however, I've never seen that happening. Yeah, the opponent decided to throw a move, so I had to use a shield there. However, I'm happy to use a shield because Shadow Ball should be able to take it out. And then I don't know what happened there. Oh, it's just a visual. The opponent was taken out, so yeah. And this is GG's again. Very close game, I would say. Okay, let's get to the next battle. Or is this the last battle? Oh, there are other battles. So yeah, Blitzkin. I reckon this is a spicy pick. I've seen like other YouTubers featuring Blitzkin in their videos, and that's probably why people are running this. Like it's a really frail Pokemon, to be honest. Like not very easy to use. It does have very high attack stats. However, as you can see there, even a Brave Bird from Blitzkin cannot one-shot kill Mark. Actually, far away from one-shot kill Marks. This Mark I'm running because this is the second set of this second set of the battles I'm showcasing on this video. So the mark I'm running has a better IV. This mark, non-shiny purple mark I'm running here is ranked number 3 in the Great League. In the Ultra League. That's why it took a Brave Bird so well. And the Gyarados I'm running is a Shadow. It has terrible PvP IVs for Ultra League, I reckon. It has 14, 14, 15 IVs. I built this one basically because I thought I could use it in the Master League. But currently it's staying in the Ultra League. Even though it has terrible PvP IVs, it's kind of okay. It does what it does, and because I'm running Dragon Breath, so high attack is probably preferred for a Dragon Breath user. Now, the opponent switched to their Swampert. I'm not quite sure what is the reason behind that, but anyways. Okay, another good lead, the opponent is running a Shadow Machop, which is cool. I really like Shadow Pokemon. Currently I'm trying to build 2 Shadow Shiny marks. I do have one on each of my accounts. It just takes time because I'm trying to best buddy my marks. So the opponent is now using a Shadow Snorlax, which is super cool. I haven't caught a Shadow Snorlax with good IVs yet. I've caught so many of them, but every single one of them had a terrible IVs, so I don't have a Shadow I built yet. Hopefully I will be able to get one very soon. I reckon like every time I see the opponent running Trevenant, it just makes my blood pressure rise a little bit. Like Trevenant is such an annoying Pokemon to deal with. It's super strong, it's spammy, it has good moveset, it has high attack stats, it's just everything. So the best I can do is try to use one shield and do as much damage as possible. So the opponents used another. This is so annoying. I wish it could have took me out. I don't know what happened there. I tried to tap my own Trevenant. However, the system gave me my mark, which was my third shield at that point, which is a bit annoying. This has been happening so frequently recently. Like my game is not particularly laggy recently. However, I do get this like a out of control switches sometimes, which is really odd. But anyways, so the opponents switched back to their Machop, which got took out. So again, this team is really strong. Like you can come back from bad leads, you win good leads. It's all in all a really fun team to play. And then because I'm playing Ultra Premier, so this Garvantula is apparently underpowered. The opponent switched to a Obsangu, which is really strong as a Pokemon in the Ultra League because it is super bulky, and also it does really well against many types, like ghost types, steel types. It's just, in my opinion, a really good generalist. However, it doesn't have a really, well, it does, but like it doesn't usually run a really hard-hitting charged move, so I can safely no shield and take it out with 1 HP left. And then the opponent switched back to their Garvantula. I switched back to my Mark. Garvantula is very frail to begin with, and this Garvantula is clearly underpowered, so that doesn't really help either. I'm happy to use a shield and keep the switch advantage. The opponent switched back to switched to their own Gyarados. And then in situations like this, I don't bait, like because I realized people would expect me to bait, which I don't often do. So yeah, that's why they didn't use a shield, and I successfully landed a Shadow Ball, which pretty much secured the win of this game. Is this the last battle I'm showcasing today? Or do we have more battles? Yeah, that's the last battle. So as you can see there, this team is really fun to play. I got double 5-0s on both of my accounts, so I do recommend trying out this team if you do have all the Pokemons. For the marking the lead, I do recommend to have good PvP IVs for the bulk. Sorry, the backline doesn't really matter that much. But anyways, that's all the battles I'm showcasing today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.